Every time you check your phone after posting something, your brain is asking one ancient question: am I still accepted by the tribe? And that sounds ridiculous, until you realize your ancestors could literally die from being ignored. Because for most of human history, survival depended on one thing: other humans caring whether you existed. Alone, you were weak. The tribe gave you food, protection, warmth, but if the tribe rejected you, you disappeared, and your brain never forgot that. That's why social rejection physically hurts. Brain scans show exclusion activates the same regions as physical pain. Your nervous system treats being ignored like danger. Not emotionally, biologically, but then something strange happened. Human civilization evolved. The brain didn't. And suddenly, ancient survival instincts collided with social media, likes, followers, views. Modern technology didn't invent attention addiction. It weaponized it. Every notification triggers a tiny survival response. Someone noticed you. Someone validated your existence. For a split second, you matter. But this is where it gets darker. The human brain can never fully relax once attention becomes measurable, because numbers never end. There's always more validation available, more approval, more proof you exist. And eventually, attention stops feeling good. It starts feeling necessary. That's why silence feels uncomfortable. That's why being ignored ruins entire days. That's why people stay online even when it destroys their mental health. Because deep down, the brain still believes invisibility is dangerous. And this is the part nobody talks about. Humans will often choose negative attention over no attention at all. Think about that. Outrage, drama, humiliation, conflict. At least it proves someone is looking. At least it proves you exist. And suddenly the internet starts making horrifying sense. People exaggerate themselves for visibility, turn their lives into performances, shape their personalities around reactions, not truth, not meaning, attention. But the deeper question is far more disturbing. If your behavior changes based on who's watching, then how much of your personality is actually yours? How many opinions are real? How many emotions are performed? How many versions of yourself were built just to avoid being invisible? Because this isn't really about social media. It's about fear. Humans are one of the only species aware they will eventually disappear. And attention temporarily protects us from that terror. Every notification becomes evidence. I was seen. I mattered. I existed. But the relief never lasts. Which is why people keep chasing more and more. Not because humans are narcissistic. Because humans are afraid. Afraid of insignificance. Afraid of isolation. Afraid that without witnesses, their existence might feel meaningless. And maybe that's why being truly understood feels so rare. Because most people aren't searching for attention. They're searching for recognition. Someone to look past the performance and see the real person underneath. But here's the terrifying part. No amount of attention can permanently solve the fear of being forgotten. Because eventually, every audience disappears, every trend dies, every name fades, and one day, no one will remember almost any of us. Which means the human obsession with attention may actually be something much darker, a desperate attempt to outrun oblivion.